Well, a senseless act of domestic violence claims the lives of two young women. It is a story so many are talking about at this hour in the Greenwood community. 22-year-old Kendall Curry and her best friend, 23-year-old Ariel Beeks, were the victims of that shooting that happened overnight.
Fox Carolina's Carrie Weimer live for us in Greenwood. And Carrie, what do we know after talking with both family and officials about just this senseless crime?
Well, as you can imagine, the people here in Greenwood are just baffled at what happened. So many are left asking questions, as well as over in Ware Shoals and Donalds, where the victims were actually from. And we learned today that there is a 1-year-old child that's involved in this that no longer has a mother. Police say the father is the one that pulled the trigger.
We rushed down here, and when we got down here, they said she was deceased, her and her friend girl. There was two of them that got killed in the same car.
Gerald Watts describes the scene where his cousin, 23-year-old Ariel Beeks, pictured wearing glasses, and her best friend, 22-year-old Kendall Curry, were killed early this morning.
Everybody's still shocked at what happened.
Police tell us they responded to a call of shots being fired on Jones Street in Greenwood around 2 a.m. That's when they found the two women sitting in a car, dead from gunshot wounds.
And she called her friend to come down here and pick her up. And that was our friend came to do, and now both of them gone.
Neighbors told police they heard an argument shortly before gunshots were fired. Investigators tell us Beeks and the father of her child, 21-year-old Cassius Broadwater Jr., had ongoing problems and say the shooting was the result of domestic violence.
It made me feel sad, because it's kind of sad somebody takes somebody else's life, especially for something crazy.
Neighbors told us today the sound of gunshots in the area are becoming all too common.
Every time we turn around, somebody's getting shot. I mean, this used to be a kind of nice neighborhood to live in, but now it's just like violence second nature around here.
Cassius Broadwater Jr. was arrested around 8 a.m. this morning and is charged with 2 counts of murder. He's being held without bond until he goes in front of a circuit court judge.
It's terrible. Now her mom got to raise her child for her. And it's going to be hard because this little girl loved her mama.
Now, if you or someone you know may be in a situation where domestic violence is happening, we did some research today and found a place right here in Greenwood County called Meg's House. They're a domestic violence shelter. They told us you can reach out directly to them, or if you're anywhere else in the state of South Carolina, you can dial 211 and they will direct you to the resources that you need. And we've got all that information plus more in our As Seen On section and our Fox Carolina News app. Cody, Tori.
All right, Carrie, thanks so much. Again, a lot of information. We'll stay on top of this and let you know how it develops.